Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will prepare for installing Windows Server 2025. We will start from the very beginning. I'm assuming you do not have any idea on virtualized lab environment. You do not have any idea on downloading ISO images, and you do not have any idea on creating a virtual machine. So in this video, I'll be guiding you step-by-step process of downloading ISO images, downloading and installing virtualized software such as VMware Workstation, and I'll be guiding you through how to create virtual machine. After that, we will jump into the Windows Server installation. So without any delay, let's get started. Before we download anything, we should verify the system requirement. We should ensure that the system has 64-bit processor and it supports virtualization. For that, you can right click on your PC, this PC icon, and you can check whether your processor is 64-bit processor or not. So you can check from the processor type. You can see the available RAMs. At least 16 GB of RAM is required. Your processor should be supporting Intel virtualization if it is Intel processor, or it should support AMD V, and it's supposed to be enabled if your processor is AMD. You need to ensure there is at least 100 gigabit of free disk space available, and you have to ensure the virtualization is enabled in the BIOS. So if your system does not have BIOS virtualization enabled in BIOS, you're supposed to restart the system, enter into BIOS setting, and enable Intel virtualization technology or SVM technology mode. After that, save and exit. In this video, I'll be guiding you and suggesting you to use VMware Workstation Pro because there are other virtualization tools as well, but VMware Workstation Pro gives you flexibility and it is more popular than the other ones. So we'll start with downloading VMware Workstation. What you need to do is go to Google and search VMware Workstation 25H2, download, and click on the first link, Fusion and Workstation. You can also go to www.vmware.com/product/desktop hypervisor. So the moment you click on this, the VMware Workstation can be downloaded. It needs login. You're supposed to have an account with this platform. So the moment you click on download now, it will ask you to log in. If you do not have an account, you create it. I have an account and it has automatically detected the account and made me logged in. If I have not logged in the system, this is how it will appear. So you will be landed to broadcom.com. You can register if you are a first time user. If you have existing account, you can click on login and then you can log into the system. After that, once you click on the download section, you will be coming back to this location. You can also directly go back to trials and beta, and from there you can select the product VMware Workstation Pro. Select VMware Workstation Pro 25H2 for Windows. If you have Linux, you can select this one. So right now I'm using Windows Server. we can Windows computer, we can use VMware Workstation Pro 25H2 is the release. Please note it is a very free software available. Even the license key is freely available. So you just need to download, and upon downloading, you can follow the straightforward the installation process. So installation process is very simple and straightforward. You just need to uh, basically click on next, 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 next. Finish, the installation will be completed. So, okay. So this is not taking me there. What I can do, I'll go back again and click on download, because it will help me to go to that location automatically. Right. So free software downloads are available here. Click on this. A new page will start. There you can select the VMware product under the division, and you can search workstation and click on show results. So there we have VMware Workstation Pro. Finally, once the page is loaded, you have the option to expand the Windows 25H2 for Windows and click on 25H2 link, which will take you to the download section. And there you can click on the download icon. So once you click on the download icon, the download would start. Right? So you can see I can select one of the location and save it. But I have already downloaded that product. I don't need this one. After this, we will go back to download the Windows Server 2025 ISO image. We'll follow this step. We'll go to Windows, we will go to Google and we will search Windows Server 2025 ISO image. You would land to this page. Click on the first link, or you can also go to www.microsoft.com/en/-us/eval center. There you can, once you click on it, this would be the page coming up. There you can click on the download ISO image. So once you click on download ISO, it will take you to this page. There you can fill your information, right? You can type your email address. You can have your personal email address or the registered company name address. Then you can use the company name, your country, then the company size, the job role, the country code, and your contact number. You can give the query or comment. Then whether I would like to get the tapes and I want to share my information with Microsoft, we can check out on check, click on download now. And there we have the available formats. So I can use ISO image, virtual hard disk, or on Azure server. So I can go with the ISO image in English language. And that brings the download of Windows Server 2025 ISO image. I can save it on desktop or on my computer, any location. Similarly, we have to download ISO image for client PC. I'm using Windows 11, so you can click on Windows 11 download. You can search in Google Windows 11 download. Click on the first link, download Windows 11. You'll jump up here. There you can select the download version, Windows 11 multi-edition ISO for 64-bit devices, and then click on confirm. The moment you confirm, it will start. It will ask you to select the language and confirm. After that, you can download 64-bit download for the ISO image, and then click on save. I have also downloaded that ISO image, so I'm not going to continue this process. After we have downloaded all three VMware Workstation, those two ISO images, we'll go with the installation of VMware Workstation Pro. So I have a article for you to follow. Installing VMware Workstation Pro. I will put this URL in the link. You can check in the comment section. So it asks you, before you start, you download the VMware Workstation Pro, which you have just seen. To download, you can go to this location. Before downloading, you should have a Broadcom support portal login. So you have to click here, create a login account, then click on this link to download. After it has been downloaded, you can follow the installation process to install VMware Workstation on Linux, to install VMware Workstation on a Windows host. So installer file will have a name like VMware-workstation-full and some of the numbers and the build versions. Basically, it is a version and a build number. You should right click on the installer and click on run as administrator. Select a couple of options like typical if you want to install full features. You can have custom if you want to select custom features. Follow on-screen instructions, basically next, 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 and finish the installation. After the installation is finished, restart the host machine and you're good. So once the installation is done, you will see VMware Workstation Pro icon on your desktop. Let's have a small recap. What we did, we have to ensure there are three things on the system. VMware Workstation Pro installed. We have Windows Server 2025 ISO image, and we have Windows 11 ISO image. Right? After these three prerequisites are met on your system, you are good to go with the next step.